Hi, you guys, and it's me again. Back with the vent session for the most part. I like to call them motivational vlogs. One thing about me is I'm always facing my truth. I just basically survived a narcissist and his family. And I'm still trying to figure out life after this. I don't even know where to begin as far as how to help the next person. Never ignore the red flags. You never know who you're getting. I ignored the red flags. I ignored my intuition in the beginning. I ignored God's signs in the beginning. And I'm literally trying to protect me and my kids. These relationships go from being safe to being a prison really fast. My first relationship definitely was a trip from hell. Anytime you enter an understanding with someone and they are for self or they are completely self-centered, there's nothing that you can do for them. You can't love them so that they know what love is. You can't hurt them so that you can show them what pain is. Your best bet is just to leave. Just leave. Just go. Y'all, I done been through so much within my life. Didn't have so many people playing games in my life. Those people don't even matter no more. It's what I'm dealing with now. It's how I'm going to move forward eventually. But what am I doing now, to handle the situation? What am I doing to protect me and my kids? One, I'm trusting God. I'm trusting God with everything moving forward. Man, us humans do not stand a chance in this earthly realm if we are not on the same side as God. If I did not have God leading me this whole relationship, if I didn't ask God at the door, hey, God, please make sure I am not naive in this relationship. Please make sure that I don't lose myself in this relationship. Please make sure I don't lose sight of my kids in this relationship. Please make sure I don't give everything to a person that is clearly showing me that this is not what they want. God, man, life gets hard. But us moms, we can't give up. We can't give up. I can't say how many times I'm like, damn, she got how many kids? Damn, they got how many kids? Judging people, not understanding, like, this person got this many kids because she tried to love this man this many times. She trusted these people to keep their commitment to her and her kids. Like, you don't know what people go through until you experience it. Life ain't nothing but choices and experiences. And people learning from their choices and experiences. Are people not learning from their choices and experiences? People robbing, stealing, and killing because they feel like they shouldn't have to work hard. They could just come and take what you have and call it their own, and nobody's going to do anything about it. You got the people working hard, doing the background work, doing undoing what's happened to them as kids, doing all of these things just for the world to come and tell them, hey, you need to speed it up. Hey, yeah, I met you where you were, and yeah, I said that I would accept you for who you were, but when I got tired of accepting you for who you were, the next thing is, I'm going to beat you down mentally. I'm going to beat you down mentally because I feel like you deserve it. I'm going to show you what tough love is because I feel like you deserve it. I'm going to cheat on you because I feel like you deserve it. And guess what? In all actuality, we don't deserve nothing that people feel like we deserve. We deserve what God has for us. And I'm starting to learn what God has for me and my kids. And that's not no man. We were taught, oh, grow up and be independent women. The first thing I learned was how to be an independent woman. First thing a man wants you to be is dependent. When did we get things so misconstrued? You get in a relationship, you come being yourself. You're going to stay yourself. Us women, we are dealing with sheep in wolves' clothing. We're dealing with sheep in wolves' clothing. Man, you are too. I won't say nothing about that. But when you have women who are honest from one day all the way to how many every years you guys are together, it's sad. It's so tragic. All this, you can't love a person that comes from survival and that person meets somebody that this comes from a loving home. You can make anything work, people. We can make anything work. We can make anything work. But we've also proven that we as people are going to make decisions for what's best for the individual. I was single for 7 years before I got in this relationship and created a new life. I enjoyed my 7 years. The hardest thing about those 7 years was people wanting to insert themselves in my life and mess up my learning curve. Here we are. And at the learning curve that, I should be learning something else, doing something else, blah, 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 blah. I have to focus my learning curve on healing and fixing what just was fixed. We have to learn to identify a liar. We have to learn to identify what a narcissist is. We get tired of everyone's a narcissist, but no, everybody really do have narcissist characteristics. We all do. But to be a narcissist, it takes a very complicated person. Narcissists are not simple. They're very complicated. They have compartments in their head where they live. They have understandings in their head they create. I spent my 30s. Lord Jesus, I'm not even 30 yet. Okay, I'm stressed out. But I spent my 20s, in the first half of my life, living through the mistakes that others was making for me. And then in my 20s, I lived through the mistakes that I made jumping off the porch early. Glad I did it, still to this day. Me jumping off the porch taught me how to do what's best for me, how to listen to myself, how to turn off the voice of the naysayers. Jumping off the porch showed me how to take risk. Jumping off the porch showed me how to step up to unfortunate situations. Being a teen mom prepared me to care for my child today, prepared me to care for myself, care for my son that I had when I was a teen even more. These experiences have shaped the very person that I am. This experience will do the same too. Don't let any situation that you go through in life shape your future. One thing about me is I live through my truth. People live through their lies. When you come to me and we match up together, truth and lies don't mix. Everybody loves looking at people like, well, if more than 3 people are saying one thing, then she's the problem. No, that's not it. There's a right and a wrong way to love someone. And if a person is telling you how to love them and you are loving them wrong, leave. Let them go. Let them go. I've been in these tough situations that have forced me to grow up, that has forced me to make you guys as kids examples. I tell you guys kids not to play with me. I tell you guys as kids not to lie, not to be disloyal, not to do all of these things, but y'all kids still do them. This time, I guess I decided to have a conversation with this person's parent. Like, more so just have the conversation with her like, hey, I just wanted to inform you of this. That's it. That's all. People tend to take whatever in the moment. They tend to take things the way that they want to take them. I never care how you want to take them. It's how I delivered it. I've never disrespected an elder until I was disrespected. So that's what that boils down to. Don't ever disrespect me and think that you won't be disrespected back. You could be 100. Disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you back. We are all humans. And in my previous message, I said, you guys are going to have to learn how to treat people. Me, I love to learn my lesson and not learn it again. So this lesson, I will not be learning again. This is real life talk with Steph the model. The only thing he broke was his commitment. You didn't break anything. All that time you spent being negative, mean, neglectful. What is it? Domestic. Everything. Infidelity. Everything. Look at you. Look at where you guys end. Back where you started. You guys enter people's lives to do absolutely nothing. We call those womanizers. If you have to meet women, tell them that you're someone that you're not. Dress up as someone as you're not. You're a womanizer. If you can't accept a woman for who she is without trying to break her in, what is it? Tame her in any type of way. We suffer as women because men don't want to be men. Why are women so aggressive? Why aren't they feminine anymore? Men don't want to be men. That's why. Men don't want to be men. People want to talk about TikTok and everything, and what I do to express myself, and how, it affects them. I'm still going to do it. Nothing's going to stop. I survived a narcissist and his family. Like, do you know how narcissists, become narcissists? Outside of themselves, their family members, parents, people enable them to be who they are, so they continue to be who they are. And when you don't like it, you're the problem. When they don't like you, you're the problem. But when God is on your side, baby, he's going to work in your favor, and he's going to make sure that they get handled. Now, I went through some physical battles, verbal battles, emotional battles. And a lot of the work I shouldn't have did. Because if I left it to God, I wouldn't have been so stressed out. If I left it to God, I wouldn't have been so... My mind was just starting to just... You got sitters, you got men who come in people's lives and, attach themselves to someone's personal belongings. And when they family come to help them, you the problem. I've had friends who was narcissists. Family came to their rescue. Family helping them be narcissists until the day that they die. I just don't have it in me to give chances. I don't have it in me to allow people to play with me. I don't have it in me to allow people to play with my kids. I don't have it in me to allow people to play in my life. I don't have it in me to allow people to play with God. Like, y'all half of y'all claim, y'all got God in y'all life. Y'all believe in this. Y'all believe in that. Y'all don't. It's the hypocrites for me. Like, people are actively in their lives trying to change for the better. And it's the people who can't even begin to get out of their way that's holding us back. Oh, no. Oh, no. Anything that's not of God is not about to hold me back. You're not going to do it. You're not. You might laugh for a second. But you will not win the battle when it comes to me listening to my God, to me making sure that my God is the only understanding that I'm taking in my body. This world and these people in it will mislead you and make sure they kill you. I've had hands around my neck. I've had fists at my jawline. I've had hands at the top of my head. And still I rise. Still I rise. 28. So many years ahead of me. 2 kids. So many dreams. I love my kids. I support my kids. Oh. Y'all be kind to yourselves. Respect where you are on your journey, and don't let nobody come in your life and force you to move quicker. Forces you to not accept who you are and stay true to that. Y'all need to look in the mirror and make sure that the person that you're giving your all to is yourself and God. These people haven't even begun to touch the surface of what their deep issue is. But all they knew was that I was the problem, and that I was the root issue for whatever was bothering them in the moment or of that day. Dizzy heifers. dizzy heifers, individuals. You guys are psychotic. You guys are everything you project out into the world. If a person is loving on you and you project toxic and then they become toxic, you projected that. And as a person who is literally the captain of matching energy, I just don't see me playing with y'all or letting y'all play in my life ever. So your best bet is to listen up the first time so that we don't have to repeat ourselves. So that we don't have to go do what should have been done a long time ago. So we don't have to hold y'all hands like y'all mama should have. So we don't have to take the backlash from your family choosing to ignore everything. Y'all need to stop waiting until a baby mama comes in the picture to beat her down. Like she's the reason. No, wait a minute. Joint and shared everything. Ma'am, if someone hits you first, nothing's joint. You follow up, you are protecting yourself. That is a reaction. Nothing joint about it. Stop hindering y'all family members before they end up in the penitentiary for murder. Do you know how quickly it is? How quickly and easy it is for a person to snap? For a person to hit a person the wrong way? For a person to choke someone so long that they just... Do you know how easy it is? I know how easy it is because I've been at the hands of a couple of oppressors who wanted to choke the life out of me for whatever reason. I'm still strong. I'm still standing. And I'm still doing better than all of y'all mentally. Clean it up. Clean it up. Clean it up. Clean it up before God comes and clean it up for you guys. All I can do is continue to be a living, breathing vessel that comes to my channel and literally vlogs motivational things. Not only that, I am a survivor. I am not a victim of any woman's child putting their hands on me. I'm not a victim of anyone wanting to play in my life. I'm not a victim of anyone trying to control me for any of the wrong reasons. You cannot control me. You cannot play in my life. You cannot do anything that God does not want you to do. You people have no jurisdiction when it comes to my life. Me and my kids are going to ride off to the sunset. And still, everybody's like, well, how is she still smiling and she been through all of this? God, the joy that lives inside of my body. You are your son, or your family, the next, after, whoever. Right game, wrong person. Now y'all gotta wait on time. Now you guys have to wait on absolutely everything. It took a whole family to try to come down on me. Y'all lost. So it's like, make sure y'all do better to help y'all family member. Make sure y'all do better to help yourselves. Make sure y'all do better to help y'all kids. Because if you don't care to keep your commitment, if you don't care about your life, if you don't care about women, if you don't care about kids, if you don't care about all of these things that you should really, really care about, Stay away from me. Stay away from me. You people come and don't even have boundaries for yourself. You people come calling people dirty, but don't even know what a checkup look like. Come talking about dirty, knowing that your mind is just as dirty as your apartment. We can't do stuff like this, you guys. We can't. We cannot continue to spit this poison out in the world and we can't check ourselves. No, baby. No. No, 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 no. Y'all, please. Do better for yourselves. Do better for your neighbor. Do better for your spouse. Do better for your kids. If y'all don't take anything from this video, do better. Do better, because God is not giving you time to waste. He's giving us time to plant seeds in the world so that we can be better people for him. Not better people for us, for these toxic people. I can't do it. We are supposed to be better for him. We're supposed to keep our commitments for the human race because of what he did for us. Not afraid to face no truth or anything. Y'all getting on my goddamn nerves. Thinking that y'all can come up in my life and keep testing me. You can't. You won't. And I'm going to learn and do everything on my own time. My own time. I ain't never done something because somebody told me to do it. I am going to do it when I get ready. Everything I said I'm going to do is going to happen. I don't care how long it take. I got 2 kids. I'm learning how to love myself and love them 100% right. You are not allowed to come in my life and do anything other than mind your business. Focus on your business. You can't come in my life and do anything else but mind your business. Heard they was looking for me. Here I go. Y'all have a blessed week.